Hey, welcome back to another Pilfer Pup live art stream here on YouTube. We're doing more Artfight Attacks, and I'm sure you've noticed something's changed. Oh, I feel ridiculous. But you asked me to get him, so I got him. I'm just gonna keep drawing. Ignore me, please, while I draw. How are you guys doing today? How you doing, Deadlight? Thanks for joining, I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thank you, thank you. My hands are all swollen from working today because I had the last 3 weeks off for vacation time. And all I did was draw and eat terrible food. Oh, now that I'm back at work, my hands are like, oh, what is this? Lifting heavy weight again? Enjoy that. Check those horns, yeah! I'm a satyr. Ah, woo. I don't think that's what satyrs sound like, Pilfer. Please. Okay, let me get rid of these things because I think we got her enough. That looks good enough. Except for maybe like her neck. There we go. Get rid of these colors. You look like a goat, Pilfer. I look like a faulty heart. Alright. So, you'd think I'd have more intense music for this, but apparently not. I could do a red background. A medium tone red background. Will that work? That's pretty good. Let's see these values though. Yeah, that actually looks really good. It's not clashing with any of the other colors I have here, so that actually fits really well. I don't think it's too bright. Maybe I can have like an effect going on with this. How you doing, Mo? Pleasure to have you here. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Maybe if I add this up here. No. What if I make V as red instead? It's kind of cool. I like that effect. I'm doing alright, how about you? This motivated me to practice on my human anatomy. Oh, I'm glad. That's awesome. It's really cool to hear that, bud. see this. Looks good. All the way back to before I think. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool, but also like it without it. We can keep it. It's kind of neat. That's really awesome that you're practicing human anatomy. Honestly, that's like the cornerstone of all character drawing. Character design in general, honestly, because once you understand the skeleton, you can draw anything. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good enough for her. And then, oh, okay, I could have some like ground plane down here, so that way it's not just flat. A big, round, whatever this is. Oh, the opacity's all the way down. This doesn't really help the character stand out too much. This to that. I'll just do this instead. Intense. Whoa, bruh. Dynamic. Oh no, I just noticed how wide the neck looks. I agree, mostly. Wait, what? Oh, I agree. I mostly draw cats, dogs, and horses since I feel animal anatomy is much easier. I feel human anatomy is much easier than animal anatomy, honestly. I draw Hangzhou from AOT yesterday. I'll send a picture in the server. Yeah, please do. I would love to see that. That's cool though. Heyo, how you doing, Keeg? Thanks for joining, I appreciate it. you doing, Fox? I thought you were going skating with your friends, bud. What the heck? Well, I hope you had a good day. Nonetheless. And I'm waiting for them to pick me up. Oh, nice. So you're about to head out. That's cool. But you're already like an hour ahead of me, which means it's like 7:20 for you. Well, I guess that's still pretty early, especially in a sunny state like that. Do this. Hey, and hey, Spare Account, how you doing? Lovely art, my dude. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Filter. Fox blur. No! Oh, that's sick. The eyes, they stand out. Image filter. I was using a blur technique last time that was cool. It was like lens blur, I think it's called, where you can choose like a single spot. No, I think it was called like iris blur. Iris blur, that's the one. So now I could choose one spot to focus on, which would be like right here, her fist, maybe even like her face a little bit, and then have the blur start further out. This. Like that, and then have it become stronger, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that looks so good. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh, I think the tail too would also need to get blurred. So what I'll do is choose a higher spot. Filter, blur more, iris blur. We'll do it again. We'll do it higher so that the tail isn't in it as well, because that would be doo-doo. Oops. Yeah, right there. I think that's really good. Try that. Animal Crossing music, heck yeah. Yeah, I love your personality, NTS. That's so funny. You're like, yeah, groove into these slow jams. Like, what kind of dance can you even do? It's like such a slow groove. I wish it was raining here. It's so hot. It's hot here in Texas, friend. It's blazing hot. So, I was talking about how my hands are bruised, and I don't know if it's because of working today or if because the first thing I did when I got in my car to drive home after work was put my hands on a boiling hot oven furnace steering wheel that, like, I was like, I could sit and wait for this to cool down, or I could just grin and bear it and get 5 minutes further in my drive home. So of course, put those bad boys on the burning hot steering wheel, and now they're all like red and swollen and burning. Pilf using them advanced Photoshop tools. I don't get any because Psy is paintbrushes only, pretty much. Hey, old stream. Hey, what's up? Love the art, dude. There is no sun in the sun state. Only rain. It's raining over there? You got the horns and the ears. These bad boys. I hope you like them. I hope I don't look too ridiculous. I'm so embarrassed. Ooh. Imagine being in a mosh pit and the music playing is Animal Crossing music. Oh my gosh, Mo Rothler with the with the hard facts. Bro's got cat ears, boy. Yeah. And you're still making art. Rip to your hands. It's true. I mean, I want to get this done no matter what. No matter what. I'm gonna give her. I mean, at this point, it's probably like too late, but maybe I can make this work. Can I just do one of these? Oof. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I think it just needs to be a little bit wider for the framing. Yeah, like right there. The only thing is it should be her facing this way. Yeah, that's better. Because she's going up against you. If a character's facing left or moving left, it's towards something. Like not towards danger, but it's like assertive is left, passive is right, is kind of the idea. That includes things being on the left part of the canvas as well. It's the same as like if something is above you, it's assertive. If something is below you, it's passive on the canvas. So this one's basically done, honestly. I think it looks really good. I think there's just a few little things here and there that I could like touch up, but I think this is pretty good. I'm not going to go too hard on this one. That's good. So I'm just gonna, I'll leave that there. That looks good, 10 out of 10. I want to do now, this one over here. Oops, go back to this. Looking good, Ember. And you're still making art. So much detail and care. Geez, you're amazing. Oh, that's really kind of you, NTS. That's too much praise. I'm perfectly okay at art. Nah, I will actually admit that I've gotten pretty good. I'm only saying that because it's taken a good amount of years to get here. All right, I'll never boast about my art skill. I'm content with where I'm at, and that is good because anytime previous to now, I was not content with where I'm at with my art. Now I am. That's okay. I can accept that. Do you revenge chains, I think they're called? I do. I don't know what a revenge chain is. I will revenge if somebody attacks me. I'll do that one time. One time per person, rather, as best I can, because we do only have 1 week left in Artfight, and I want to do 15 in all is my goal. And I have a lot left to do. So I did 7, 8, 9. I've done 9 so far. I'll go to my profile. So there's Lily B, my beloved faulty heart, my poor sad boy. Yeah, so I have, oh, where's the attacks? So I'll go here. So I think I saved them all here. Pinky Juiced, Spirail I have to do now. Cat Arts I think I just did. Placky. Ember I just finished. Oops. It's specifically these. I think I already did one for Pinky Juiced. Cake. I did cakes already, so I can get rid of that. I have to do Caffeine Rabbit still. I finished Jolly Darks. I posted that already. Deadlight I still have to finish. Ugh, hers is gonna be the last difficult one that I have to do. Yeah, I did this Lyria. Oh yeah, I finished hers, which I'm gonna post tomorrow. Placky the Burb. I think I decided on a character of his. Yeah, it was doing Calprea. And then this person, Spirel, just attacked me. I'm not that good on how to draw Anthro. I mean, this looks really good, honestly. This is probably like better than most Anthro artists. Oh yeah, I decided on Sani because they don't have many attacks on Sani. They just have the one. Is my idea. Why am I? I know. I'm saying yours is the last big one that I'm doing because yours. I put too much detail in it, and I'm just like, man, I'm burned out after Taylor's, and I was. Let me show you. I literally was doing Taylor's. What is it like? This one. I did this one all of last week on top of where's Clowny Boy? On top of finishing this one, which I think is really good storytelling. I think this is so sweet, so cute, and so gentle. And the storytelling with like the face paint because he's a clown and he's got it on his hands and he gets all over the place because he's a kid. And then he's in like the middle of a yeah. You attacked the last. Oh, okay, let me see. Why am I last? You attacked the latest. I'm not sure I understand. I try and post one every other day. If that helps with the question. I'm sure. I'm drawing Taylor right now. Taylor's a good girl. She's a fun friend. You'll never guess who I am. You attacked me already. Oh my gosh, NTS. Maybe you're... Well, I can just guess. If it was this year, yes. I honestly don't know. I can go to my account and look. You'd have to be... You're not a... Oh, you might be Zeppelin. I think you're Zeppelin. That would make the most sense. From Note Tabby, I think it was? Yeah, Note Tabby. I remember. Oh, NTS. Note Tabby. I don't know what S is for. Note Tabby Special. I like that. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream, friend. Welcome to my live stream shenanigans that I do. Oof. I was gonna keep doing the like boxes with the faces fitting in them, but I like this so much more where they're like super close up. Maybe next year I'll make it to where it's just one eye, and then the next year it'll be just like the iris or like the pupil. Yeah, I'll never guess when I'm attacking. Yeah. So I can't believe that we started with this one, and I was so worried. I'm like, I'm putting way too much effort into this. Unnecessary. I'm trying too hard. Correct. Your art is really amazing. Well, I appreciate that, friend. That's very much too kind of you to say so, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. And, well, you know, pleasure to meet you, and it was a pleasure doing that character. It's funny because I think in one of the previous streams when I picked it, I was just looking through art fights, and I was like, oh, that's a cute character. I'll draw that. I love satyrs. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, maybe I'll just do like a quick character. And sure enough, I went like all in on it. I was like, what am I doing? It's gonna take so long, but you know, it got done, so that's fine. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah. Okay, Airy, Prever. I don't know if I'll finish Prever. I gotta finish her at some point. We can work on this guy, Placky. How long have you been drawing for, friend? I'm a bounce. Nice chatting, dude. I'm gonna try to join the next stream. Alright, sounds good, NTS. Have a great night or day, depending on your time. Pleasure to meet you again. Have a good one. Hope to see you again soon. Not very long, like 3 years digital. Oh, very nice, very nice. Well, keep at it. You're doing a good job. And wherever you want to get with your art, you'll get there. It just takes time. And if you're already satisfied with everything you're doing, then be happy about that. Either way, you're doing a good job. I tell that to these nincompoops all the time. The vibes of today's stream are excellent. The Animal Crossing music is so friendly on the brain. Yeah, it's what I need to just relax and get there. Thank you. Actually, bye now. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Gotta flip the canvas. What are you guys up to today on this wonderful Friday? How have you been, Shy? gonna try and lick this electric spoon. Whew. He's a monkey. Oh, kind of. It's kind of a monkey. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oof. Trying to see if I can get the like pelvic bone in here. There we go. Something like that. Hey Minx, how you doing, friend? Thanks for joining again. I appreciate it. Thanks for hopping in. Deadlight. Typical deadlight. Can you play monkey rap? No, no monkey rap, you big smelly. What am I gonna use monkey rap for? Who needs a monkey rap? What? My friend just showed me these. I have to go buy them, like, tomorrow. It's so tight. Herringon Bergen. That's so cool. I need these. Look at that, it's so tight. I'll have to do a painting stream. This ends at where the shoulder starts on the front, which is going to be like ooh, painting minis. I did that for my penguin model. Very nice. Lots of good tutorials on YouTube on how to paint minis. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of cool content like that. That's so cool. Ugh. Excuse me. Back to the good old days of Pilfer yawning every 3 seconds. I miss the old Pilfer pup who was always tired all the time. That was my favorite Pilfer pup. Unbab, how you doing, friend? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for all the likes, guys. It helps out a lot. I appreciate it. Hold on. Right, not. I am making a song to be funny. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. I still have to do his ears. What rhymes with done and fun? Run and one. Hey, that's pretty good. There's more bones in this one, guys. You know what that means. Gotta play the bone song. I need a bone song now just for these, just for that joke. No pilfer, you don't. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. You deserve better than that. So he's holding it like this. Yeah, the hand would be over, and the thumb would be under. So I'll move this over here, and then this thumb will be like this. This thumb will go like this. What times with good? Wait, what rhymes with good? Food. Should. Could. Good. Rhyme good with good. Hooray! This would be like here. It's got a little like electrical doodad on it. Looks like a toothbrush, honestly, like a mechanical toothbrush. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yo, finally checking into the stream again. Oh, nice human being. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Alright, we got Monkey. Monkey boy. Everybody do the monkey rep. Remember I said I was doing human anatomy practice. I may or may not have turned her into a reptile. Ooh, reptile girl. Let me see. Can I see? Are you doing it here? Is it I eat sharks? You're not I eat sharks, are you? Are you I eat sharks? Did you post it online? Good to see you. Why is my voice so high? Dang, Space Puffin slaying it with these Artfight Attacks. So is Perry. Yes, I am. Oh, okay, cool. That is you. Let me see. My spine. Oh, I see. Very cool. So this is the way I will explain tails to you. Creature tails. This isn't how all of them work, but this is mostly cats. And all of the creatures kind of flow with this as well as like an aesthetic because it just looks good. You'll see that I did it here with mine too. And it's basically you have... Oops, let me see where the thing at. You have this big section a medium section, and then a small section. And then it's never the same direction though. So if one goes down, then one would go up, or one would be large, then medium, then small. You could actually do that too if you want, but it just looks better if it's like this. And then you could even do like one more. But basically you want like large, medium, small, and then if you really want to, you could do smaller, because cats' tails go like that. You know, they have like a little hook at the end. Yeah. I like this anatomy though. So here's another tip to you. Oh, I see. Yeah. Here's another cool tip. If you want the feet to be here, right, you go forward, because obviously, well, I don't know if they're digigrade legs. If they're digigrade are like this. Human legs are like this. They're like little cowboy legs. Reach for the sky. So you could be like that, or you could be like this. Thank you. Yeah, my pleasure, friend. Go back. I'm gonna listen to it again. Yeah, so like that, or yeah, so like that. Another good thing is, so like, I'm a big fan of bone structure. If you're ever trying to study human anatomy, it's very important to understand the human skeleton, or just a skeleton in general. I used to teach this all the time when doing like anatomy, because if you ever see me draw my characters, I always talk about like the chest, the rib cage, and then the pelvic bone are like super important. Human skeleton. Because what a lot of people don't understand when they're drawing, let me find a correct one. This one's good. Most skeletons are not anatomically correct because they'll make the pelvic bone like smaller. But if you look in the mirror, like the sides of your body, like right under your armpits, that's how wide your rib cage is. Like, you don't really realize it because you just see like all the fleshy bits, but that's how wide your rib cage is. And the same with like your hips, right? That's as wide as your pelvic bone is, which it doesn't seem like it would be, because it's like, if you look at it here, it's actually like parallel almost, or it basically is. It's a little bit thinner, but it's basically parallel with these two sections. And then your legs start like right here, right? Like on the inside. So you have this weird like shape like this, and then your legs come down like that. So what I'm getting at is, you got your head, your skull, and you got this like little movie bit right here, the part that moves. It doesn't really matter. You got your chest cavity, which I draw like this. You can draw it however you want. You could do like a square if you want. The point is, you need to make sure you're drawing these sections for your characters, because I see you doing it kind of here, but what you would do is you would also have this thing here, because if you notice, there's a gap in between it, which is basically where your navel is, like your belly button's right there, right? It's like halfway between the two. And so then you have your pelvic bone that's going to be about as wide as that. You know, if you want your female character to look more attractive, you can do one of these. And so you have your chest, right? Or as I like to draw it like this, because all this stuff here. And then your navel, and then you have your pelvic bone, which is going to be where all this stuff connects at. And then right there is where your legs come out. So you'd have the straight and then the curve for the little thingy. Yeah, so that'll help you kind of design the character. If you wanted them to be like an actual reptile, then they'll have the digigrade legs, right? Like that. You can move it like this. Oops. Long, medium, short. Just went back on the stream because I noticed the thumbnail had my funny little OC in it. It looks really good, by the way. Oh, I'm glad you like it, friend. I just need to touch up the background a little bit. I wanted to like kind of tie in a little bit better than just being a flat color. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you like it. I did make a blue version. I can send that to you. I traced on top of the doodle to show what I did. Oh, nice. That's smart. But yeah, so I really recommend understanding the human skeleton for studying anatomy. What I was going to say earlier with what I taught a lot of with anatomy is everything, it revolves around the skeleton. The skeleton is like, it's literally an animation. They say like, oh, the skeleton, you know, it's like the basic fundamental shapes and like design that everything revolves around. Is that when you look at your body, the way it moves, it's not because you like the muscle and stuff. It's there's a skeleton and everything grows around that, including like the eyes and the face, right? Like this isn't just like a skull, right? This is literally, there's eyeballs in there, your nose goes on top of it, your lips are right here, right? And then this is just the part that it all grows on top of. You got your ears right here, and then you got some probably really bad hairdo that needs a haircut somewhere over here. But yeah, and then your shoulders, etc., etc. You can have long, creepy arms, Slenderman bod. Only thing I could really say is that she's a bit pale, but that's literally the only thing I could say that's even remotely not positive. Your art is so cool, man. Oh well, let's look at it then. I don't mind changing it. It was this one. You said she's a bit pale. Well, compared to, I guess you want her more brown then, because is this like a dark skin tone then? Because I did the same thing but in red, so that it ties into the piece a little bit better. But I can change that if you want. I don't mind. A lot of times with the when I take like other artists' characters, I'll try and tie like the colors in a little bit better or a little bit easier, a little bit more cohesive is what I was gonna say. And I kind of turned her leg patterns and stuff. Oh, I need to add the white here. Yeah, it's kind of a darker skin tone. No, you don't apologize. I'm glad you told me to fix it, or let me know before I posted it. That's the important thing. I'll change it. It won't even be that difficult. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I turned like the body. It's still like the fur, but I just made it like a kind of like an outfitting, so it kind of like obvious for your character it is fur, but anyone that doesn't know, they'll be like, oh, it's like an outfit to them. So it can work either way, kind of like this character here. Like, yeah, it's an outfit, but also if you could mistake it for fur too. Tingle and Whisper are such cool characters. Let me see if maybe because I could use this yellow. I guess I can go a little bit orange. See, it kind of it has a hard time blending in with the red. That's very cool. Love the detail you put in her arm. Oh yeah, that was fun. I liked working on the arm a lot. I'll do it like this. Maybe a little bit darker. Almost. Maybe a little bit warmer. Aha, that's better. Yeah, I could do something like that. for a bit. I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. You put it in her. Oh no, I have to go. If you're still streaming, I'll be back. Thank you so much for the tips. It means a lot. See ya. Bye, Mo. Thanks for stopping by, friend. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't realize the movie Nope came out. I've been wanting to see that. Dang, I need to see Thor, Love and Thunder and Nope. Nope came out today. Dang, I really want to see it. I have returned once again, Lucid Dream. Welcome back, friend. It's a pleasure having you here. Thank you for joining. Welcome back. So let's here start over here and over here. There we go. Back. Sorry I couldn't come to the last few streams. I've been working on character development and world building for me and my friend's Warrior Cat story taking place in the far future. Oh, that's really cool. Are the Warrior Cats books done? Or are they still making more? Basically, there are hundreds of cats and I've been drawing all of them because they can't draw animals. Excuse me. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, bud. That's really cool. It's really good cat practice too. Make sure you're using correct cat anatomy. Because that means by the time you're done drawing all these characters, you'll be like the best cat artist ever. The best cat artist ever. Be like, wow. That me? Doo 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 doo. Nope, not close to done. I think they're still making more. Oh, okay. Dang, because I know like the first story arc is really good with the Broken Star or Broken Claw, Broken Tail, Broken Star. Heck, I stopped at the prequel series. What was it called? Dawn of the Clans. Oh, I guess they came out later when they were like, what do we add next to this story? We can do the prequels. I was reading that series in 6th grade, so it's been a while since I read one. Yeah, they started quite a while ago, I think. When was the first one written? When was the first Warrior Cats book released? Ah, excuse me. 2003. Wow, that's crazy. 3, 4. Yeah. Into the Wild was in 2003. Forest of Secrets 2003. Fire and Ice 2003. Dang, they came out within like months of each other. That doesn't make any sense. How could they have all come out so quickly unless they're all written by different people? Oh no, no. The greatest mistake of all, showing my Amazon. Cut that out. Oh good, it actually didn't show anything. That's good to know. I'm only at the second series because I read Wings of Fire and now that's over with. So now I have to go read more. Oh no, Friendy's here. Hi, Friendy. This is because I read Rings of Fire and now that's over with, so now I have to read Warriors. Yeah, Warwick has cool. Also, Scythe is a really good series too. I highly recommend Scythe. The book series is the same age as me. I'm terrified. Yeah. They have a team of people known as the Hunters. Aaron Hunter isn't just one person, right? Hiyo. I'm the Satyr Prince. My hair. There's a whole group of people writing them, but they have an issue of keeping track of some things that go on. They've been known for messing up family trees and changing Dovewing's eye color. Oh, that's all in like the Wings of Fire, or is that in Warrior Cats? That's really disappointing if like they can't even be consistent with the content they make. Because like that's all stuff you care about, but when it seems like they don't care about it, then it's like really disrespectful to the fan base. You doing alright, friendy? You doing okay today? I was thinking about you at work today. I was like, hey, I wonder what friendy's up to. Dovewing has colored contacts. Also, contacts are canon in the universe now. Trying to... Oh, what's wrong, bud? Are you doing alright? Are you okay? Need a chat? Need a call? Lol. It's me, your boy. Pilfer Pup. I love all the images of these cats though. They're all so like distinctly different. This one's literally a red cat with green eyes. The new prophecy. Oh, look at this evil looking cat. Meow. Meow. Look at this wise cat here. Rising storm. I'm your ally. Main oh, Aaron Hunter wrote. Dang, he wrote so many so fast. Aaron Hunter wrote all of these apparently. What the heck? How'd he get so many out so quick? But like apparently they're good, aren't they? Aren't they like actually really good? I like this one, he's looking down on you. You know how I cope, just think about the bad stuff. Don't think about the bad stuff. Yeah, it's true. You just push it all away in your bubble. You just create your psychic bubble. Pick one. 2 times green, 36 times blue, 22 times. Right. Maybe his eyes are constantly changing color. That's how they'll describe it in the movies. Also, for one, why haven't they made a Warrior Cats movie series? I don't understand. Or at least a TV show. 2, why haven't they made Wings of Fire TV show? Or movie, right? It's like they made Hunger Games, and they made Harry Potter. Warrior Cats is just Harry Potter with cats, I'm sure. And instead of wizarding, they have claws. The first series, in my opinion, was a good read. So was Dawn of the Clans when I was reading it. I'm not sure what the quality is now. Yeah, I have no idea. I know Crown Fox loves that stuff, though. He's super into it. was a bad boy. Meow. This, and I'll make it a medium tone. Boop. It's a darker tone. Poopy color. Gross. We'll do it like a blue. Yeah, like here. There we go, that's better. People don't mind looking at blue. I hope this guy doesn't mind that I've basically just like expanded on his character. There was going to be a Wings of Fire TV show, but they canceled it because of the fact there were canon gay characters in the series. They canceled it because of that? I guess because in a kids show, but then you have like Owl House where isn't the main character gay? Aren't they like lesbians? I know a few years back a group of fans tried making a Warrior Cats anime. Well, yeah, there's like the map. Don't think that really got anywhere past a few episodes though. I mean, that's still pretty cool. I think the Warrior Cat stuff is pretty cool. One thing that I thought was kind of neat, and maybe it's just because like I've read a lot of books, is I guess in Warrior Cats, I don't know if they do this in like Wings of Fire too, but in Warrior Cats, like each cat has, because like animals smell, right? They have like a really really strong sense of smell, and like each cat has like a different scent, and like it's like, oh, you smell like honey, and I don't know, you smell like potatoes or something. I just thought that was a neat concept because in stories it's always like, obviously it's like this room looks like this, these people look like this, they like, I don't think they really talk about how they sound. I think they kind of leave that to you to interpret them, but like having that sense of smell too in terms of storytelling, I thought that was really cool. I'm all for like extra layers of creativity within like whatever medium you choose, and so I thought that was a really neat thing. I would love to read about how Sonic the Hedgehog smells like blueberries and ganache. I don't know. Unbab, how you doing? Let's see. Here's my... The Owl House got canceled because of the queer protagonist, though, if I recall correctly. No, Owl House is still going strong, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's still going on. I know a lot of family parents don't like the like transgender or like, you know, gay content in their kids shows, but I don't know. I don't make the shows. I also don't have kids, so who am I to say one way or another? I can identify with neither of these things. Warrior Cats doesn't have one because they don't want toddlers to see the mean kitty slice the other mean kitty's stomach open. That is true. Literal cats just annihilated. I mean, you could do it in other ways, but yeah, cats are pretty brutal. We've all watched Disney movies. We've seen when an animal slashes, you get those like red lines. Although what was surprising is in Zootopia, when there's blood from Judy Hopps getting cut, and I was like, oh wow, they actually showed that in a family movie. That's something else. That one Tiger Star scene would have to be heavily censored if Warrior Cats was given a movie series. That's the thing though, is like, because I'm not writing a book, like I've written some stuff of like a young adult book, right? Like same age as Warrior Cat / Harry Potter / Scythe, and I'm always like, how is it bad to talk about death as like a main source of power? Is that like, no, because they do that in not the Death Eaters, but in Harry Potter they like kill people pretty frequently towards the end. In Warrior Cats, I presume they like kill a lot of characters, don't they? Because they're cats, so like they're literally warring cat clans, and so I'm like, maybe killing in this young adult book, I don't know. My stomach is vertexing into a black hole. Yep, it's true. Those are words. His tongue doesn't look like it's sticking out enough. It needs to be like actually poking out this way. There, now it looks like he's sticking it out, like he's gonna lick it. That's what I look like when I'm at Thanksgiving dinner. Is that a turkey? Put it on your plate, Pilfer. Don't be gross. I'm the kind of person when you're like at a restaurant and you're like trying to have a nice dinner by the window, I'm the one who puts my face against the window on the other side and I start licking it because I'm like, can I taste the flavors from here? So dumb. Yeah, but the scene I'm talking about was graphic enough that it probably shouldn't have been in a kid's. See, that's what I'm wondering. Man got ripped open, and the hunter described him losing all of his life slowly. Oh, dang. And the hunter, like the cat hunter, or like a cat that is a hunter. Wait, so can you lose all your lives within like minutes? Multiple lives within within minutes? Or do you have to finish dying to like come back? If you're given a wound severe enough that it can't heal, a leader can lose one life immediately after the other, and repeat that until they lose their last life. That's what happened to Tiger Star. Oh dang, is Tiger Star the main character? Isn't Tiger Star like the main protagonist? It's crazy. He's the main antagonist. Okay, that's what made the death pretty shocking. Right. Well, I mean, you expect that the bad guy gets annihilated. But there's a character that's like a devil, isn't he? In, not the, like, there's Broken Star, right? And then there's another guy after that, after Broken Star's, whatever that arc is. There's like another, there's like one who lives in basically cat hell. Warrior cats antagonists. Ashfur, that's his name, I think. Is it this guy who lives in like cat hell? One's Broken Star. Is it Clawface? I don't think it's Clawface. None of these. This doesn't help at all. Oh, the villains. There we go. The book villains. What? These are all book villains. I'm reading names from like every single book that exists, and I'm just like, now I know that guy's not in there. Darth Vader. What is he doing in there? Sauron. Oh my gosh. Tiger Star is probably who you're referring to. I guess so, yeah. I thought he had a cooler name that was more like devilish, like evil. He was the leader of the Dark Forest after he got Thanos snapped from life. Oh my gosh. Wait, so who's after Tiger Star? Are there any arcs? Because the first arc is Broken Star, right? And then it goes to Tiger Star. And then who's after that? I feel like the books would get like kind of toned down after that. And I wonder how they maintain keeping him going, because I know the main protagonist dies at a certain point, right? Like dies in a fire or something. Scourge is right after Tiger Star, considering he killed Tiger Star. Oh my gosh, spoilers! I'm just kidding. That sounds tight though. There's like so much lore and like history in these books. It's so cool. It's like a lot. Firestar gets crushed by a tree after killing Tiger Star's evil ghost. That's right, because there's like ghost magic stuff you can do. His Force Ghost. The fact that I know this much about this series scares me. I mean, that's cool. I think that's tight. The last book series I read that I really enjoyed was The Black Prism. It's really cool. It's like basically about like color magic, and this kid is like, oh, I'm so ugly and useless, woe is me. And then by the end of book 5 he's like, I rule all of the nations. It's pretty cool. There's all these like magic monsters running around. They use it's called like luminmancy or something. Chromancy. They use chromancy, which is like color magic. And if you use it too much, you go crazy and the magic takes over your body, and you start like getting rid of your flesh self, and you'll replace it with your magic self, and it gets like kind of gross, but it's super cool. Warrior cats, nice. Warrior cats are cool. How you doing, Sonny? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, bud. Welcome to my TED Talk. Where we talk about warrior cats. My warrior cats TED Talk. I should really just read the book so that I can nerd out with you guys and have an unbiased opinion. Nah. Sounds like a cool read. I need to get into more media. I haven't watched a movie or read a book in forever. Yeah, I do a lot of Audible where I can just listen to them while I work. And it's like really nice because each book is like 36 hours. Oh my gosh, they're so long. And like 90% of it's really good, but that 10% that's like just like getting from one scene to another is just like, oh my gosh, it's like 4 hours. 4 hours of that is just like nonsense that you don't care about, but it's fine. They're really good books. There's 5 of them. Good old book series. I recommend them, but they are PG-13, keep in mind. Maybe even technically R. I guess they are kind of R-rated. I'd say PG-13. My friends and I went through almost the entire series of the Accidental Alchemist series during a road trip once through Audible. Was wild. Was it good? The Accidental Alchemist? That sounds sick. Sounds like really fun. What's it about? Well, Pilfer, obviously an alchemist. Yeah, I know, but what's it about? Where are cats, my love? It was a fun read. It was kind of a mystery series where the protagonist technically ended up solving a bunch of things going on lore-wise while also solving crimes. That's cool. That's fun. It's like there's... by finding the answer to one thing, you've unlocked the mysteries of like how the world works by just trying to solve crimes, basically. With a Touch of Alchemy, of course, was a young adult book, though, so not exactly for kids. Right. Well, I feel like kids' books and young adult books are kind of like the same thing. They're basically like elementary to high school age. Because like even Harry Potter, right? That's like for elementary school to high school. But the later books are more like high school age to like, adult. But I would still say that the whole series, it's like more about whether or not the parents of the person reading it are okay with their kid reading it at that point. Because it's not like, there's no swearing, there's no spiciness in it. It's just like, it gets a little dark, characters die, which is like the main thing. It's like, are you okay with your kids reading about death scenes in these books? Hi Crumbs, how you doing, friend? Thanks for joining, I appreciate it. Yeah, but there's a bit of spicy also in the Harry Potter series. I'm pretty sure in the last book, Ronald's mom drops a swear word in a fight. Yeah, she's like, "Get away from my daughter, you big smelly." Um, well, I know they like smooch, and they're like kind of they're in high school, so they got those hormones going, and they're just like, "Oh, Ronald Weasley, I love you. Let's," what do they say? "Let's snuggle in the basement." Like, let's go in this cupboard and smooch. I don't know. Oh, snog. This is snog. They're like, "Let's. Oi, you want to go snogging?" Sounds like it's like something you do in the snow. Snogging in the snow. Puffer, please. You're embarrassing me. What are you on about, Bill? We're talking about whether or not Harry Potter gets spicy at any point, like not for kids spicy, or if it's just smooching, exaggerated smooching. Cause like I read Scythe, which I think is like it's a young adult series. It's more like elementary to young adults, like early Harry Potter kind of age. That's another one where they get really brutal about the killing. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of like kind of brutal killing in these books. But that one's cool because the idea is society's advanced so far in technology that people don't die anymore, but they keep having kids. And so as the population rises, these people called scythes, they're kind of like above the law, they're above like the government and everything. They're allowed to go out and just kill as they please, as long as it's within like the tally guidelines, like as in like you can only kill so many within a year, but you also need to meet this quota. And it's called gleaming, which is like what farmers used to do to wheat. They gleamed it with their scythe. And so it revolves around that and like loss and kind of the weight of being the person who ends lives and like what that does to a soul. And it's really good. There's a lot of like moral kind of lessons within it, like why, like the value of a life and stuff. It's really good. But it's cool because one guy, he's done it for so long. I mean, these people live forever, and scythes can't die. They're like, you can't kill a scythe. Well, yeah, I guess Harry Potter doesn't exactly get too spicy. I was more referring to the Exile Alchemist. It's glossed over, so it isn't way too spicy. But you know, there's something's going on. Right. They do that in Scythe as well. They say like the two scythes get locked in this like bunker that's dropped down into the depth of the ocean, and it says like the two became one. And I was like, oh my gosh, ooh, so spicy. Because you know they're in there forever. They're there for like 200 years or something. But it's cool because this one guy, he's so overwhelmed by the despair of his job that he starts to take pleasure in it, and that's like the antagonist of the story. Is someone who's done it for so long that it kind of like overwhelms his mind, and he becomes like a villain. And so, but he's so jovial about it, so you're like, or like happy about the job, so you're like, oh, it's kind of fun reading about it, but it's also like horrific, and you're like, oh no. But it's cool. Good book. I recommend it. Scythe, and then the Thunderhead is the second one. Yeah, Harry Potter. Aragon is supposed to be really good. The inheritance story. That's the one that I should have gotten, honestly, because everybody that I talked to about it says it's really good. And then there's the Golden Compass, but I heard the second Golden Compass book is like kind of slow, even though the first one's so good. So I don't know. Then of course Maze Runner is supposed to be really good, but I've seen all the movies multiple times, so I don't know if I care enough to go through the books. You see, your brain only secretes this like special fluid when you're filled with adrenaline from running through this maze. Let's make a series about that idea. Very cool. My head is full of fluid. Very cool. So I want him to be like a purpley color because he's a void beast. He's a voidman. Call me Johnny Voidman. Excuse me. Should go this way. It's actually not bad. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm a tired boy. That's not what I wanted. Oof. Alright guys, I think this is a good place to stop for the night. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I have about an hour before I gotta start heading to bed, so thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching me draw this monkey character. So yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for all the chat about warrior cats and various other book series that I need to read through. So many to read through. Yeah, have a great night and stay safe. Bye.